Wow, would you look at that? An asym video of someone not complaining. Well, you clicked on the video. I made this video. And yeah, let me just get straight to the point. Welcome to... I've already forgotten what the game name is. Well, I'll leave it in the description or the title. I don't really care. Okay. This is, to put it simply, it's just the opposite of a Forsaken but bad. It's a Forsaken but good. We have good developers. We have better content. And yeah. It's just Forsaken but better. Like, what do you want me to say? Okay, so why is it good? I don't know, you go play it. Nah, I'm kidding. Okay, so, as you can clearly see, well, the cake map actually is different. It's not just generators. Now the objective is to feed a fat man some cake. Well, if you can find the cake. It's pretty difficult to see it. Also, as you just barely saw, Doombringer's in the game. No, he does not have milestones. Before you ask, he does not have milestones. But he has like 10 skins. So that works. That's pretty good. Unfortunately, like the two I use are broken and makes one of his abilities just not work. But apart from that, yeah, it works. Okay. So, while we wait for the... Oh god, 3 minutes and 11 seconds? Yeesh, we're gonna be waiting for a while. So, while we wait for that to end... Well, let me explain. So, this game has... Well, it has, like I've already mentioned, new survivors. Okay, thanks for interrupting me there. So, it's brought upon actually a bunch more skins, new killer, that being Doombringer, 2 new survivors, that being, what's his name, Blocks Battler? Yeah, I think that's what his name is, and the other one I forgot to write the name of, but it's going to be the person I'm playing as anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I forgot the name, just remember that. Yeah. What was I talking about again? Oh, right, yeah. What it brings. So, it has plenty of quality of life improvements, such as Shedletsky and Guest getting buffs in their retrospective unique LMSs. So, Shedletsky gets his sword buffed in Creation of Hatred, and Guest, well... You get a treat slasher like a punching bag, if that makes sense. Last time I checked, it's 3 seconds on his block cooldown. I don't know if you know this, but 3 seconds is not a lot for something that is able to do, what, 75 damage? The charge also does 50 damage. Now I know you have like only a minute and 12 seconds in an LMS, so it's not going to really matter much, but unless you're playing in a real small lobby, the slasher's going to have been chipped down quite a bit anyways. Maybe like 400 HP, but still, it counts. He's not really the healthiest of killers. Oh yeah, some of them have new abilities, and Chance actually has his reroll changed. Rather than changing how much HP he gets, it can either give him buffs or weaknesses. And hey, game modes. To my knowledge, there are only 4 public game modes. There's a lot more, but I only managed to find that out using the command panel in a private server. But for our, well, what we have to work with, it's standard, basic bare bones game mode, you know, bunch of survivors, 1 killer. Yeah. Infection, yet again bare bones, but every time the killer kills a survivor, that survivor gets turned into their equipped killer. And to compensate, every new killer added, every remaining alive survivor gets 30 plus max HP. Not really gonna matter much if it's like a bunch of slashers. Like, imagine if one of them hits you with a single gashing wound. They're all just gonna jump on you, like, you're dead anyways. But aside from that, there's also the one that's currently being played, being Lights Out. What does Lights Out do? Well, if anybody played during the Friday the 13th update, I didn't. From what I can tell, everything becomes silent, except emotes. Yeah, for some reason emotes don't get muted, so don't emote, you idiot. Also, the brightness has been absolutely lowered. Like, you cannot see anything but about in front of you. You've got a gummy flashlight as your light source. And this really sucks if you're going against Slasher, because he has a new ability. When he pops Raging Pace, he gets 15 seconds of invisibility and undetectable. They gave Slasher Noob's Ghost Burger. So yeah, there are also quality of life improvements for the killers. No Lee, depending on how you want to look at it, got either buffed or nerfed with his Void Rush. How did he get buffed slash nerfed? Well, Void Rush now only inflicts hallucination 1 per hit. And if you don't know, in order to slam, the survivor has to have hallucination 2. So that means you have to hit them twice if they aren't hallucinated. Now, yes, I know what you're thinking. But obviously, that just means extra damage, because the more players you hit in a single Void Rush, the more damage the slam does. But that also leads to more chances of you messing up, because then you have to hit 3 consecutive Void Rush hits on a survivor to slam. Now, sure, that's like 10 damage, and then, let's say, 40 damage. That's not actually happening, because it kind of goes... it would be like 43.5, but math is hard. That equals 63.5 damage, which, if you don't know, that's like, yeah, that quick little mental math there. Yeah, that's going to be over half the HP of any survivor. Yeah, in a standard game mode, that is. Like, oh yeah, there's also another one, Double Trouble. It's literally Die of Death, Double Trouble, but instead of the killer damage being halved, yeah, there still are 2 killers, don't get me wrong. But, once again, survivors get an extra 50 HP. This also happens in Lights Out, where the survivors also get plus 50 HP. I'm forgetting game mode, aren't I? Oh wait, yeah, there's 5 game modes, not 4. What kind of commentary is this anyways? Brawl. This is basically where the survivors get to fight back. I'm not kidding. It's annoying. It's annoying if you're going against someone that can play well. Why do I say that? Because, I don't know if you know this, but for the survivor I'm using, they get, a sword. You can use that sword like a basic M1 attack. It deals 35 damage. That means, let's say it has the same cooldown as Slasher's M1. That's 2 seconds long. 35 times 5 equals 175, I want to say. That would be the amount of damage you do in 10 seconds if you land 5 hits. 175, and that's not even including any other survivors. Sorry about that, the headphones turned off for a moment there, god damn it. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, you're going to get jumped as killer if you don't play well in brawl mode. And yeah, the survivors also get more HP. That's annoying, anyways, so... let me just get back onto quality of life improvements. So... the survivors also have cool little UI, as you can see in the bottom left. Why is it cool? Well, it's different to every survivor. Sure, it uses the default skin for every survivor, because, trust me, if it was skin coded, this game would not be out. It would... that, or there'd be a lot less skins, because oh my god, the amount of skins that are in this game, there's like, I want to say 200 at the least. Might be a bit of a far stretch, but I mean, it's a lot. It is a lot of skins. Oh yeah, something really cool. If you go into settings, you can set your own custom chase themes. Sure, you need to get the audio ID, but yeah, just go into Roblox Studio and hey, you can finally make imperfect Nor's USTs technically be OSTs. I do have to warn you, I don't know if I am keeping the audio like for the game audio up, it does create a really obnoxious sound at first, because mind you, I don't know why, but if you select custom chase theme, all you're gonna get is like some sort of static noise. I don't know what it is, but yeah, if you're gonna use it, you might as well fill out all 4 boxes, because if not, and you're using headphones, your ears are gonna bleed. Your ears might already be bleeding from listening to this horrendous commentary. Jesus Christ, no wonder like only 5 of my videos have my voice in it. It's because I talk without being consistent. Okay, alright. What could I possibly talk about next? I mean, yeah, sure, there's a lot of skins, but I mean, most of them don't even have unique chase themes, or just unique in general. They look cool, don't get me wrong. There's finally murder drone skins. There's, well, only 2 to my knowledge. There's only Sin Noli and Uzi Nosferatu, which means if you like the show, then you're kind of forced to use the Bat Boy or the funny glitchy man. Which, don't get me wrong, I like Noli, but with a game like Doom that has Doombringer in it, I'm kinda obligated to use Doombringer after my first sandbox video where I kinda made him seem really good. And only like 6 people watched it. This is the struggle of being a very small content creator. You post one video and someone does the exact same thing and they pop off and you don't. Oh yeah, they also have this neat little LMS thing where it shows the... oh, for the love of... brain, work. You know what? It's like Die of Death's LMS thing, where it shows the killer, and in this case it's Skin, on the right side, and then on the left side there's also the survivor, and it's, get this, it's Skin. Yeah. I'll be honest, I am kind of running out of things to say here. No, not because I'm running, as in I'm running out of content, it's because I'm running out of ways to make things seem interesting. Because I'm slowly beginning to realize that this commentary is sounding more like a very boring lesson. Yeah, I'm trying to make you want to play this game, and as I'm saying this, it kinda sounds like I'm just making this seem kinda monotonous. Like, if someone else reacts on this, I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm like, oh, who am I kidding? This video won't even get any attention. What do I have to worry about? Well, look, to put it simple, this is a Forsaken. I am gonna call it a remaster because it is Forsaken, but better. Like, it isn't those other Forsaken inspired games. This is including stuff like Die of Death, where it is just Forsaken, but slapped a new coat of paint on it and it's basically the same thing. Like, sure, it's inspired, but to a certain extent it is kind of the same thing, which, don't get me wrong, this is also the same thing as Forsaken, but with more content, which makes me sound like a hypocrite, and it's kind of ironic. I should probably just stop the video before I start making myself look more and more like an idiot. You know what, I think I actually am gonna do that, but, you know, how about I just let this round play out and then I'll end it, because this is drawing on for far too long for someone who can't talk freaking crap. What am I doing? Well, but if this does get commentated on, yeah, I am expecting either a bunch of ridicule or nothing. It's probably going to be nothing because this won't get any traction. Well, I guess, yeah. This has been how it works with a pretty crap video, all things considered. And, yeah, I'll go back to the drawing board on trying to figure out how to make videos good again. Bye. But, just my voice. The video is not done yet.